Sometimes one should own up to their mistakes. Should I have charged Mercy instead of Bastion? Sure, but it's still satisfying. Though pinning Mercy to the wall would have been great as well. Welcome, friends. Lost Scarf here, and it's time to talk about some things real quick. Bunch of giveaways, TAD, Crochet Q&A, Haru stream, Ghost Trick, Bayonetta, E3, and maybe a topic at the end. So first up, August birthday bash. So August is my month. That is my birth month, okay? So remember December? Every December we do a giveaway every video? Well, we have a lot of games to give away. So how about every video in August also be a giveaway video? That could be something. So we're going to do that. So what's going to happen here is in August, every single video from August 1st to August 30th or 31st, I don't remember right now, to that point, every single video, if you make a comment in the video, you're entered in a chance to win a free game. And every single video is a new chance. Each one is attached to a different game. We make about 50 to a bajillion videos a month. So you have a chance at getting some games. It can be indie games and AAA games, a whole varying degree and variety of different games you could win in this giveaway. And there's a lot of really fun ones. We'll have stuff like Mortal Kombat in there. We will have Vermintide. We will have... Oh god, if Shadow of War came out in August, might do Shadow of Mordor, because that's still a sweet-ass game. A bunch of really good-sized games will be in there. Should be a lot of fun, so look out for that in August. Next thing is going to be TAD. So TAD. If you don't know what TAD is, real quick, link in the description down below on how TAD works so you can help out. I know I mention this every week because, well, I really need the TAD money for us to do upgrades. So the update with TAD is we just need 25 uniques in order to get the money from TAD. So look into that and help out if you can. It's just an app on your phone. You just watch 1 or 2 ads and then send us the TAD money, and with that, we'll be able to break the 25 and get all the money from previous months. That'll be great. If you want to do the maximum and help us out every day, that's a cool thing to do as well. But just even doing the minimum right now would be huge because there's a bunch of money stored up there. It's explained in another video how that's all works out. And it'd be nice to get that money because there's 200 plus money in TAD right now that we can't get until we get 25 uniques. And with that money, we can afford upgrades and stuff. And that'd be really good because the compy is starting to slow down a little bit. The big reward for June is if we break 100 and we get 25 uniques, we're going to do Crochet Q&A. And here's what Jinx wants me to do. She found a tutorial. She wants me to crochet a little Kirby. You see Kirby back there? There you go. So she's like, we should crochet a little Kirby on stream for the Q&A. And that's what we'll try to do if we break the goal of $100 through June and 25 unique. And 25 uniques. I hiccuped. If we break $100 through June and 25 uniques, we will do that crochet Q&A. The next thing to mention is the Haru stream. So we're going to do a co-draw stream with Haru. It should be a lot of fun. Haru is an amazing artist. I'm not. Should be funny. Should be a funny thing. It's going to be on Wednesday the 21st. We're going to start around 2 or 3 p.m. PST. Going to start around that time. Because, there might be some things that make us be late. So I'm giving a tentative time. Is that the right word? So 2-ish, 3-ish. Next thing is Ghost Trick LP. Ghost Trick is the newest voice through we're doing here. And oh my god, this game's amazing. Oh my god, so this is from Phoenix Wright. I didn't know. Ghost Trick is great. Really good storytelling. Very fun gameplay. Really liking the writing in this thing. I'm enjoying the voices. Not perfect. There's a lot of good voices in there. Some good ones and some I could work on. But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun LP. And I'm tempted to go back to Phoenix Wright after this. I've never played the Phoenix Wrights, but I'm told that it's like this. But of course, different kind of gameplay. The story's pretty good to those. So if people want to see Phoenix Wright, check out the Ghost Trick. Support that. And I might really want to do that. I don't know. The other LP is Bayonetta. Now, we're trying something different. We're streaming Sunday nights and recording it for YouTube as well. This Sunday, though, because of Father's Day, I won't be able to stream, so I'm going to do Monday night is going to be a stream for Bayonetta where we record and stream at the same time. And we're experimenting with streaming and recording for YouTube at the same time because we're going to get the results on my job interview soon, and if I do get a job, we're going to have to kind of just do both at the same time more in the future. And so it's an experiment to see how well that will go. And we'll see. We will see on that. next up is Scarf's thoughts on E3. So let me get all my notes. So, we watched all the E3s, we watched it stream on live, and the videos are still on there if you want to see how we reacted to things lively. And it was an interesting conference. I graded them all just cause. It was fun talking with viewers, and it was fun viewers having knowledge of things I did not know. I did not know PlayStation sold over 1 million VRs. I did not know they did that. So I'm like, wow, Sony's doing a lot of emphasis on VR. What's that about? I was like, oh, they sold 1 million. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's a good reason to do that. Also noticing the lack of HoloLens. No mention of HoloLens at all at the Xbox, and just things like that, and just learning more information. And so this will just be quick thoughts and just things. As we know, not a lot of people are a big fan of EA's conference, and just way too much reliance on influencers, way too much on that. Like, it's a weird feeling, because, you know, we're a YouTuber, we're a streamer, we're an influencer, and it's just... it's weird. At least get gamers for it. It was really weird how they got the guy from Prank v Prank. It's really weird they got that guy, and he was deer in the headlights, which is amazing. Having performed on stage, and it's such a different thing. Being in front of a camera is so different from being in front of a stage of hundreds, thousands of people. It's very different. It will put pressure on you, and that guy he died on stage. Oh my god. As far as downloads from EA, if I was interested in Madden, I'm interested in Madden story mode, but I'm not interested in Madden. But I'm just out of curiosity, just what kind of story they're going to do with that. I do like that they pointed out that Madden has not changed in 10 years, because they haven't. They have not. I like that they pointed that out. Battlefield 1, Eastern Front. I can't believe how many people are so against being able to play female soldiers. It's so weird, Twitter. Come on. And I know that's not all Twitter. I'm hype. I like badass chicks. I like that we're going to play the female division. Which war was Night Witches? Was it World War I or World War II, which were female pilots? There's a Sabaton song about that. Need for Speed Payback, also known as Fast and the Furious, looked really terrible. They had Burnout slow-mo while racing. That's not that's for Burnout. Don't do that in other games. That really takes away from the gameplay. A Way Out is a standout for that conference. A Way Out from the maker of Brothers, Tale of Two Sons. Tale of Two Sons is a great game. A Way Out was... I'm so hyped for it. What I find interesting is that they said it's going to be split screen, 2-player cinematic, even online. Such an interesting concept there. And I hope they don't compromise anything while they're making it. It sounds like a very interesting... I really want to try out this game. I'm really hyped for that. That was the big one for EA. Sure, there was Battlefront 2, but the problem people had is it looks like it's just Battlefront 1. Just DLC to it, or just expansion to it. And very well, I hope it's not just that. I really want to see the story mode. Oh, the lady who's the main character. Ooh, she came in fierce and very hot. And so I'm really curious about the story mode for Battlefront 2. Multiplayer is interesting to see. And I said this for the E3, the top 10 video for the E3. Check that out if you're curious what the top games I feel. But for that, we're going to get Battlefront 2 most likely, unless something really gets in the way of that. And I just want to make a Battle Droid clan. I've said this a few times, and it's just Roger, 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 Roger. Like, I can't wait. I just want to play Battle Droids, because they're my favorite part. They're my favorite part of the Clone Wars, is the droids, because they're stupid and hilarious, and I don't know why anyone else doesn't like them. They're great. They're awesome. Looking at you, Jinx. And then, of course, there was the Anthem teaser, which was lame. I thought Xbox was really good. Like, they just showed us game after game after game after game after game after game after game. Of course, exclusive and 4K were annoying to hear a bunch of times. But we got what we wanted. We got games. And they brought in another freaking car with Forza 7. Another car! Another car! But Metro Exodus, I was hyped. It's going to be Artyom. It's going to be like 1 or 2 years later after 2. I mentioned it's in the top 10. We're going to probably LP that. Well, we will LP that. I'm hype. I am hype for Metro Exodus, Assassin's Creed. I don't really care. PUBG, well, I play it. PUBG is fun. I don't care about it being on Xbox. Deep Rock Galactic Space Dwarves. I signed up for the beta or alpha for that. Dwarves in space, people. Mining and stuff. Of course I'm interested in that. It's dwarves in space. Hell yeah. And they get mech suits. Yeah. Well, power armor, whatever. Like, Space Marine armor. That's what they're wearing. State of Decay 2 was very interesting. I'm looking forward to that. State of Decay is very cool with the base building and everything. And recruiting. I spent a lot of time in State of Decay 1. I am interested in State of Decay 2. And it will have multiplayer. So I'm hyped for that. Darwin Project, oh my god, that performance was so weird. The guy was on point. Amazing performance, but it was just such a weird way to be an ad for that game. It was really odd. Like, any game, okay, just aside for esports, any game when you make esports, just when you make an emphasis on esports, that is the cart before the horse. You gotta make a game that is good enough first, that is gonna get people interested, and then worry about esports. When you worry about esports from the start, no, not at all. No, don't do that. So many games try to do that. They try to emphasize esports before they're even out the gate, and it's just like, it just looks really bad when nothing happens out of it. What was another game that did that? Not Titanfall. There was like kind of an MMO-y kind of game. Me and Jinx have played it. It's basically just nothing but horde modes. It looked nice, people in mech suits and everything, but they really tried to make an esport out of it before it was even out, and it just didn't go anywhere. Just shouldn't waste money on that. Before that, Minecraft crossplay is pretty cool. Like, we could do Minecraft again with viewers, and we can play with viewers who only have it on console, and I like that. That's pretty cool. That'd be pretty nice to do. And 4K. The joke of Minecraft in 4K. The joke of Minecraft in 4K is here. Oh my god. Dragon Ball FighterZ. That's definitely, I'm hyped for that. I'm really hyped for that. That looks really fun. Seeing the footage come out of it. Oh my god. Guilty Gear does what it does. Guilty Gear, when it comes to the style side of things, really good. When it comes to substance of things, sometimes I really don't like Guilty Gear, how they do some things. But it's Dragon Ball, so I'm probably not going to care. It's Dragon Ball. I'm going to be really happy. There's no way I don't want to play that game. I don't want to buy it and stream it and play that and fight viewers who have it as well. That should be really fun. I'm really hyped for that for dang sure. Black Desert Online, it looked really pretty. Having played it, not the biggest fan of the game. There's a lot of things about it I like, but there's a lot of things I didn't like about it. But, yeah, good for Xbox. Xbox One X. Let's talk about that console for a minute. There's an Xbox One S. Now there's an Xbox One S. So, Xbox Ones, the people with bad accents, S and X is going to be really annoying. It's the Wii U again. I don't understand. Here's the cute acronym of Xbox One X is Xbox again. What does that freaking matter to anybody is the question I have. What does that matter? It's a cute acronym. Does not help them. Does not help them at all. Not gonna help. I don't care that it's a really strong console. It's what happened to Wii U. It's the same marketing problem here. As people are like, wait, is this a new Xbox? Is this just a mid thing? What is this thing? Do I even need to get it? Like, it's a more powerful thing. It's the Scorpio. Should have just been called the Xbox Scorpio. Xbox in the acronym it's cute and all, but that doesn't really help with name recognition. It's just another Xbox thing. And I don't think it helped them. I think it hurt them. That name alone is going to hurt them. The Last Night, oh my god, the aesthetic of that game looks amazing. Cannot wait for that game to come out. I haven't played. I love Flashback back in the day. Flashback was a game I played on Sega Channel a lot. And a game like that coming out, oh my god, yeah. Out of this world, Flashback. Can't wait to see this game. And I'm hyped for it. All that Twitter crap, but I am hyped for this game. Artful Escape, people are interested in that. Looks very Adult Swimmy. I'm not, but if you are, good for you. Code Vein, Weep Souls. I'm interested. Having played God Eater, I'm interested. It's from the same developers as God Eater, so I am interested. Sea of Thieves, not the best trailer. Can't believe that was Simon Pegg. That was not funny in any way. Simon Pegg is amazing. What is with having games having these funny people and they're not funny? Simon Pegg was not funny in this. Peter Dinklage is naturally a very funny, charismatic guy. He had no energy in Destiny. Very disappointing. What's going on? They just took the paycheck? What? Super Lucky's Tale. Looks cute. Not very original design. Too bad there. Tacoma. Didn't see much of Tacoma. Trying to get a code of that, though. Sea of Thieves is only multiplayer, I just remembered. I'm interested in it, but I do like a single-player experience. I don't know if we're even going to touch Sea of Thieves. Cuphead is finally coming, for God's sakes. Cuphead, I've been hyped for a very long time, and it's finally going to be here. And it's really a question of length. Sure, the game looks like it's going to be very quality, but it's a question of length whether or not we're going to buy it on release or we're going to wait for a while and then check it out on sale. Simply because, well, we have to worry about bang for our buck. That's simple as that. So, I guess we'll see on that. Crackdown 3, Terry Crews, yeah, that's going to hype you up. But the game doesn't look very good. Unfortunately, it doesn't look all that great. Saints Row kind of ruined things for Crackdown, from what I can tell. And that's really all. And then they showed a bunch of games. Oh yeah, there's more, right? Ashen is still coming out. Life is Strange. I know people really hype about Life is Strange. I still haven't played the original. I guess we should probably check it out at some point. Maybe during the summer drought, maybe we'll check out Life is Strange or something else. I don't know. I'm still trying to get Square to just give it to us because, you know, frugality and not being able to afford everything. Would be nice to do that. But apparently people really like it. I do like that we did at least Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods was incredible. If you haven't seen that LP, that is an incredible run. Oh my god, that game was amazing. And then they whipped out the piano. Oh my god. Ori. Oh my god. What was it, 2013? Ori shows up. Was so hyped for Ori when they only showed like a little bit of that indie. I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. Then the game finally comes out. We LP that. Such a beautiful experience, that game. Cannot wait for Ori 2. And then the last thing was Anthem. I like what Jinx said. Jinx said Anthem is what Destiny should have been. Like what we were promised when it came to Destiny. It just looks really nice, and we'll see what it is. And I am curious. Anthem, Destiny 2, I'm interested in both of those. Unless someone says don't get it, I really want to maybe get Destiny 2. And I know viewers will have it. It's a looter shooter, and I don't know. The last looter shooter I played, I consider looter shooter, was Warframe. And I really like Warframe, except for their free-to-play model. I didn't really like that model. Bethesda! So apparently, just listening from other people, Bethesda, the conference was not so great, and it wasn't. But apparently all their budget went into their Bethesda land, where you could go to these different places and drink and eat on all these things, and apparently it was a really fun time. And so all the budget went there, not to the conference, so the conference wasn't all that great. However, what is worth talking about there? The VR games, being able to teleport around, some people don't like that, but I think that is the right way to go for now when it comes to VR games. Because there is the whole motion sickness thing, and I don't think it's not a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Just see how that goes. The mod community stuff when it comes to Elder Scrolls, I'm no expert on the subject at all. From what I can tell from the people I've listened to, it sounds like it's a good model, though. Dishonored. So the Dishonored expansion, we LP'd Dishonored 2, we LP'd both those. I don't think we're gonna dive into this one. I don't really care about Billy. I don't care about her and Dowd. I really don't care. So, yeah, I'll probably, don't look for us for that LP. That's what I'm saying. I will probably just watch someone else play that. Maybe not even at all. I don't know. I'm not really interested in that story. I don't really, sure, it's The Outsider, but I don't really think I care about that one, unfortunately for me, but if you're hyped for it, check it out somewhere, or play it yourself if you can. Skyrim on Switch, Zelda on Skyrim, okay. Why not? Quake Champions, having played that, it's not bad. It's fun. It is a fun game. It's just Quake Champions, and I don't know. The video for that, though, where the way to become a pro is to play in an abandoned warehouse. That's how you become a pro. Yeah, what the hell was that about? And it's just another esports thing with that. Evil Within 2 looked nice. I'm kind of curious, but apparently Evil Within 1 was really bad. So I don't know. And Wolfenstein, the New Colossus, we, of course, are going to LP that. We're going to buy it. We're going to LP it. It's going to be fun. I'm hype. Me and Jinx had different views about the end of that game. Like, if you've seen the LP with us when we did it, I didn't like the ending at first, but Jinx really liked the ending. And after talking with it, yeah, I agreed with her. Yeah, it's a good ending. And, of course, this game undoes that ending. And it's going to be interesting how this game goes. If they keep the same narrative style, if they keep the characters looked pretty interesting, gameplay solid, this could be a hell of a run. Wolfenstein was an amazing game, The New Order, and I can't wait to see what happens with this one. But the conference itself was just okay, with the Bethesda land and all this presentation and all that. It was okay. It was just okay. Devolver is very Adult Swim. If you like Adult Swim, that was great. If you like Too Many Cooks, that was great. It was exactly what Too Many Cooks was. It starts out, I was like, oh, okay, funny idea you're doing here, okay. And then it just did what Too Many Cooks did. It just kept going and kept going and kept going and got weirder and got crazier and got sicker. And then it was just, holy crap, and then it ends. The difference, though, is I think Too Many Cooks, as weird as it was, as crazy it was, I think, despite how odd it was, yeah, I think it pulled it off very well. Because there was so much value to going back on that. The Devolver one, I did not enjoy 1 second of that thing. Okay, I enjoyed the green suit. I'm being wrong. The green suit person showing up was the only laugh I got. The whole thing was terrible to me. I did not like it. It felt like a parody, more steeped in just not knowing about gaming, and more steeped in just really more hate than really enjoyment or love for gaming. It just felt very spiked with malice than with fun, and so I did not like it. I thought it was as from a performance side of things, the girl performed very well, but as a just putting it all together, I just didn't like it one bit, and I felt like it could have been done better in so many different ways, and so I hated it. I really did. Other people loved it, and good for you if you loved it. Everyone has different tastes. For me, I thought it was terrible. PC conference, XCOM 2 expansion, we're gonna get it. The main thing is finding out Nintendo's doing Mario and Rabbids at the same time. That releases on the same day. We don't have a Switch, so you have to worry about that. We're going to get the XCOM expansion, and someday when we get a Switch, I'm playing that Rabbids and Mario game. I am hyped for that. Talk about that later, though. Ooblets looks cool. Animal Crossing with Harvest Moon, and it's pretty cute, and it's from Double Fine. Double Fine, of course, has a mixed record, but I am curious about that game. Battletech, we have that. We will have that. I have that. I kickstarted that. I will have a copy. I am hyped for that game. I really am. Now I just want a mech warrior. Campaign mode, multiplayer mode, and mercenary. Mercenary is always my favorite mode when it comes to the mech warrior game, so I'm hyped for that. Mountain Blade 2! I've spent literally hundreds of hours on every single Mountain Blade game. This is a game that just kills productivity. I will be careful about that, but I love Mountain Blade, and I can't wait for Mountain Blade 2. Total Warhammer 2, really awesome ideas they're doing with that. Can't wait for that. Shadowverse, it's an okay card game. Tunic, it's cute. PUBG is gonna have the PUBG. The next patch of PUBG where you're gonna be able to jump through windows and climb things is gonna be just a good quality of life thing for that game. Tripwire with Killing Floor 2. I'm over Killing Floor at this point. I like Killing Floor, but I'm just over it at this point, I guess. And the summer thing, just if you like Killing Floor, fine. There you go. Just not for me right now. Alright, PC also showed off Forza, Sea of Thieves some more, The Last Night some more, Wildlands. So Wildlands from Arma and DayZ devs, $10 game where you just make your own island. You manage things. It's like Don't Starve and like Minecraft, like those kind of games. I'm interested. It's only $10. I'm kind of interested in that one. Clay, Griftlands. I'm really interested in Griftlands. Nice art style. I'm curious how they're going to handle RPG combat, and it's just Clay. Clay has a good track record. Dark Echo, I don't know. Lawbreakers, I just don't care. I just don't care about Lawbreakers. I don't know why, but nothing about it does it for me. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Wargroove does it for me, though. Advanced Wars? We haven't had Advanced Wars in so long. I want that game, for sure. Shadow of War, we know I'm hyped. I'm gonna buy that. No doubt. Age of Empires Remaster. I was hoping for a sequel. When I saw it, I was hoping for a sequel. Remaster looks really nice. If you're a big fan of Age of Empires, good for you. I might still want to play it, but, well, of course I want to play it. It's a remaster of a very good game. I just wanted a sequel. And then Ubisoft, which some people consider was the best conference, and there was a lot of good stuff in Ubisoft. They had some fumbles, but potentially it could have been the best one. I don't know. Microsoft did really good. Sony did really good. Nintendo did really good. Ubisoft did really good. I think they all did pretty good. I don't know who wins that, though. I would not say Sony won it, though. Maybe Microsoft, maybe Ubisoft. Nintendo, as a fanboy, of course, I probably shouldn't even put that in contention because I'm a big fan of Nintendo, but I really like what Nintendo brought. Still, with Ubisoft, Mario and Rabbids, oh my god, seeing the main director guy, the main guy behind it, him welling up with emotion was amazing. You feel good seeing somebody just like that, where they're so proud of what they're making, and Miyamoto, this guy who is a legend in gaming, just there complimenting your game. That has got to be a dream. That is amazing. I don't know what it would be for me. I really don't know. I guess it would have to be, as far as YouTube goes, to be recognition from just my favorite YouTubers. I guess it would be that, is that they're like, wow, Scarf's pretty awesome, or something like that. Or some of these amazing voice actors I really like. Those would definitely cause some emotion. Seeing more Assassin's Creed. Why did they show that monitor? Why did they do that? That was terrible. The game looks fun. If you're a fan of Assassin's Creed, it'll be great. I'm not, so The Crew 2, South Park Broken Butthole. Alright, it's finally coming. I'm hyped for that. We're not going to LP it, but I definitely am hyped to check out that game. Transference from Frodo. Elijah Wood. Curious what the hell they're doing with that. Oh, Skull and Bones! Oh my god, Skull and Bones. Signed up for the beta. If you've not signed up for it, you should check it out. I'm hyped. So it's Black Flag, but its own game. It's just pirates and ship stuff, and yeah, I love pirates. I love that. We haven't had a proper pirate game since Black Flag, I suppose, even though that was... And before that was Pirates from Sid Meier's. My god, I want a new Sid Meier's Pirates. It's been 17 freaking years. I want a new Sid Meier's Pirates. God damn. That's one of my favorite games is Pirates. Played it on the Sega. Played it in like the Sega port, and then just played Sid Meier's Pirates in 2000. I want a new one. Bone Destroyer, okay. Oh, Starlink, which is No Man's Skylanders. Just no. Far Cry 5. It looks fun. It definitely looks fun. Beyond Good and Evil 2, I have my concerns. I'm happy. After 15 years, there's a new Beyond Good and Evil. I'm happy with that. I'm not happy it's not Jaden Page, because I love Jaden Page. They're the reason why I finished that game. The game wasn't perfect. Jaden Page were a lot of the reason why I finished that game, because I really like those characters. And they're not in it. It's going to be like her mom and other characters. And that monkey, just such a cursey monkey. Wow, the problem with that trailer was we didn't see gameplay, but besides that was this monkey throwing out F-bombs in the Wilhelm scream. But throwing out F-bombs for no effect. He's just saying the F word a lot, just like, oh hey, they're saying the F word a lot, okay. If you don't use your words with any real weight or value, it really doesn't do anything. And that's what happened to this monkey was him just throwing out the F words like, oh hey, that'll make the kids giggle, and that's it. There just wasn't any real impact to using the words like that. You can do some very powerful things if you use words correctly, and it was not very well done. But hey, after 15 years, there's another one, so I'm happy for that. Freaking Spiff is really happy for that. PlayStation Conference! That performance at the start was really cool, but it was like, it's really well performed, but why are they doing that? It was great. I was hoping for maybe Journey 2, because of just, like, kind of a sandy kind of aesthetic, but no, it was for Uncharted. That's great. Horizon Zero Dawn still haven't played it. Looks amazing. I want to play it. I wanted to play Horizon Zero Dawn since they showed it off at E3 like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it's 2 years ago. I've been wanting to play that, and someday I will. Just not yet. Days Gone, interesting idea, using zombies as swarms and stuff like that, but I don't really care for it. Oh, right, my number one pick for E3 is Monster Hunter World. It's going to be on PC. Yes. Oh my god. I don't need to gush about that here. That's gushed about plenty on the top 10 video. Shadow of Colossus Remaster. Now, here's the thing. Now, people aren't going to like me about this. Shadow of Colossus Remaster. If you've never played it, you should play it. But for me, it's never going to recapture the original feeling I got playing that game. It's not going to. And because of that, I can leave it in the past. So I'm not going to play it again. But if you've never played it, you should play it. It is an amazing experience. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That trailer was terrible. I don't know what's going on here, but those character models just didn't look good. The gameplay is going to be solid because they have a pedigree in fighting games, but those character models looked awful. Oh my god. Call of Duty World War II, yeah, sure, World War II. They showed a bunch of VR stuff. Skyrim VR, okay. Star Child, The Inpatient, FF 15, Final Fantasy 15, oh my god. Bravo Team, Moss looked very interesting. The one with the little mouse, that looked very interesting. And I saw Jesse Cox play it, and he said it's really good, so I'm happy about that. And then Dead of War. Oh my god, Kratos is still alive, and he's got a boy, and I guess something happened to his wife, to the mother of this boy, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just seeing Kratos trying to be a father. You know he's going to be like a rough dad, but he has to be kind of soft because it's still a boy. And I'm really curious about that game. It's going to be we're going to see basically Kratos cause Ragnarok, aren't we? That's going to be very interesting. What mythology comes after Norse mythology at this point? What else can he do, I wonder, after that? Is it going to be a trilogy or just one game? Is another question as well. I'm hyped for the gameplay, though. Instead of it being the two blades, now he's using an axe, and we'll see whatever else. And then there's also the little boy using his arrow, so I'm curious how the gameplay is going to be as well. Detroit Become Human. This one, the moment the man appeared on screen, not even just that second, I knew it was David Cage. Just because of the way he emphasizes the way character models look, I knew it was that. And the David Cage games, like him or don't like him, it's compelling what he does with them. And if you've never seen the tech demo that this game is based on, it is incredible. It's my favorite thing David Cage has ever made, and it's just a tech demo. And it has so much emotion on it. It is such an amazing piece of work. I would want to play this just because of that. That tech demo was amazing. And so I am curious about this game, for sure. Destiny 2, I'm interested in Destiny 2. I don't see a reason not to get it. We'll see, though. Spider-Man looked really nice and polished. I just doubt that's going to be the actual game. I feel like that was really a well-polished pre-render from what I could tell. But we'll see if I'm right or wrong about that. And then you have Nintendo. Viewers have already bought ARMS. They've told me about it. It's really fun to them. I'll be playing it at Comic-Con. Cannot wait. Should be fun. Xenoblade 2 Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm interested. I'm interested in that. It looks pretty cool. People are making complaints about the dub. I don't. I think it looks fine. I think they can tighten it up. But I'm liking the voices I've heard, and I'm looking forward to that if I actually do play it. Kirby 2018. You can make friends. You make friends. You don't eat them and turn them into your allies. You make friends with them. Oh my god. Combination moves, more powers. You become a curling stone. That's funny. This is what I like about the Kirby games. The Kirby games are always, Kirby has powers, he changes into things. Sometimes he has allies, they do combination things. The Kirby games, they innovate while not looking like they've innovated at all. There's something very interesting about that, and I'm of course interested in the new Game Plus mode, the EX mode, and just what kind of darkness lays underneath. Pokken looks fun. They casually drop a core Pokemon RPG. And somebody cynically said it's going to be like Mystery Dungeon. It's like, it could be, since he was so casual about it, or it could be a real Pokemon RPG. I hope they do a real Pokemon RPG. I really hope so. Yoshi got a game. Yoshi's always got fun. Yoshi's fun. I'm looking forward to that. Metroid 4. All you saw was that 4. That's it, and that's all people needed. Not only was there Metroid 4, but there was Beyond Good and Evil. Two things. Like, those are things people didn't think they were ever going to see for some reason. And that's pretty awesome. That's pretty hype. We didn't see Monster Hunter XX on E3. There's rumors that they're not going to bring it. They're not going to localize it, which really does not make me feel good. Because that's one of my favorite games. I'm playing it again right now, X1, and like Generations. And Monster Hunter is just such a treasure. It's such a treasure. I love Monster Hunter. If you could only have one game a year, Monster Hunter could be that game because you can literally have hundreds of hours on that game. Fire Emblem Warriors, Dynasty Warriors plus Fire Emblem, yes. Oh yeah, I love Dynasty Warriors. And I love Fire Emblem. I can't wait to be Marth and just wrecking things because Marth's my favorite. Of course, everyone's going to be like Ike. Ike will just mow everything down. Zelda DLC looks very interesting. I don't know if we're going to pick it up. We have other things I think we've moved on from Zelda, but if I didn't have other things to do, Zelda, of course I do, because those DLCs do look interesting. Mario Rabbids, Rocket League, Mario Odyssey. Oh my god, finishing it out. Mario Odyssey. You see a T-Rex. You can become the T-Rex. Oh my god, you see a frog? You can become the frog. See a Goomba? You can become the Goomba. Oh my god, yes. The fact, it's a me, I'm your taxi. Mario can be your Uber. Oh my god. It's hilarious. Mario can be people. Like, it's such a silly mechanic. I thought it was just going to be a return to Mario 64 style, but just more jumping around and stuff. They're going to have other little ideas here and there. But the hat mechanic, there's always some new mechanic that gets brought out, and it's kind of amazing. Mario Sunshine, of course, was FLUDD. 64 was then, of course, doing 3D Mario. Galaxy, of course, was planet moving around. There was the Mario where you could use the Wii U to just screw over and help each other out. The 4-player Mario. Mario Maker. Well, you could consider that. No, Mario Maker. I'd say it's a Mario game. Of course it's a Mario game. A different innovation there. And just, wow, the hat mechanic is just so cool. I really like it and the things that you can do with it. And I can't wait to see if they do kind of like puzzles with it as well. And then there's the murals, and then you can dress up Mario. And Pauline's back? New Donk City with Pauline as the mayor. Are you kidding me? And then the bosses look fun, and the fact that you're going to fight them multiple times, they're going to get harder. And, oh my god. And I like that people like the prospect of Mario marrying Peach. I didn't even think of that. I thought it was just Bowser trying to butt in, but Mario has a wedding. He has a groom outfit. And people are going to use those amiibos on wedding cakes. They're going to do that, and that's going to be amazing. And I also like the alternate ending joke that people put where it's Mario and Bowser together, neither of them with Peach, which was funny. I'm hyped for it. I'm really hyped for it. I'm looking forward to what Nintendo's bringing. Oh, another thing, of course, Metroid's going to have 2 games. One on the 3DS and one on the 3DS. One on 3DS, one on the Metroid Prime 4 on the Switch. They just dropped that bomb after the conference that there's going to be another Metroid. So if you're a big fan of Metroid, there's going to be 2, and it's called Samus Returns, I believe. So it's going to be probably a sequel or something. It's going to be a hell of a time. If you're a Nintendo fan, there's a lot to play. They came out swinging. They're definitely coming out swinging. That's exactly what you want. They're showing that they're going to have games for this year. They're going to have games for next year, and that's going to be awesome. All that's missing is what? F-Zero? Animal Crossing? Pikmin? What else is missing? I would love to see another Mega Man on Nintendo. It's been so long, but he is a PlayStation character basically now. What is missing? What is missing there? I bet people kind of want them to make a Bayonetta 3 just because Nintendo did fun 2, but I don't know how well 2 did. There's plenty of things on Nintendo that people would want to see. And there's plenty on all the other ones, but you know how Nintendo is. You know how strong a fan base Nintendo has. So, God, I want a new F-Zero. I really want a new F-Zero. People wanted a new Metroid real bad. I want a new F-Zero real bad. F-Zero for the GameCube was the last one as far as I can remember. And that game was amazing. And the fact we haven't had one since then is ridiculous. F-Zeros are so fun. I don't know. Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of Switch games come out of Mario Party. I'm really interested in that as well. Like, you can at least do 2-player Mario Party right off the bat. At least that's nice, right? You don't have to worry about that. But that is everything with E3. That's what made this pretty long. But there's all my thoughts on E3. We were going to do a podcast on it, but things fell through. There will be a podcast on it in a couple weeks. Just looking back and just seeing how we think about things after time has passed and after things we've looked up. And I am hype. I'm pretty hyped for a lot of games coming out, and should be a great time. It's a great time to be a gamer. It really is. There's so many games. Of course, it's a bad time to be broke. Yeah, that's not so good. But there's some good stuff coming. Oh, when the hell is Indivisible coming up? But that's it for the vlog. We've gone long enough. And what did you think about E3? Just all the things coming out of there. What are you hyped for? Do you disagree with me on different things? Do you disagree with me as far as which one is the best conference? Whether or not maybe you like the EA conference, I don't know. And of course, Devolver. Did you actually like the Devolver conference? Some people, of course, do. And that's it. So that's everything. Don't forget about August for the Bash, Tad, Crochet, and all that stuff. So help out with that, please. I really want that to happen. Check out the Haru stream and check out the LPs. And that's everything. So I had fun talking. Hope you had fun watching. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.